Gentlemen, we need to talk about the midnight march. You know exactly what I mean. It's 3 a.m. You're warm, you're comfortable, but your body wakes you up with that urgent, nagging pressure. You stumble to the bathroom, tired and frustrated, only to stand there waiting. And when it finally happens, you don't even feel empty. For millions of men, this is the reality of an enlarging prostate. It feels like your body is betraying you. For years, we've been told the only answers are prescription pills, which can kill your libido, or invasive surgery. But what if the most powerful tool for shrinking your prostate and stopping those nightly trips wasn't in a pharmacy, but in your kitchen cupboard? Today, I'm going to show you how eating just one single type of nut every day can play a significant role in reducing prostate enlargement and calming those symptoms. In this video, we are breaking down the top 5 nuts for prostate health, and I'll tell you right now, the nut at number 1 is so powerful and looks so strangely similar to the prostate itself that I consider it a daily requirement for men over 50. I'm Dr. Nova Ellish, and let's get your sleep and your flow back. Before we crack into the list, we need to understand why these foods work. Think of your prostate as a walnut sitting right at the base of your bladder. Its job is to produce fluid for reproduction. But as we age, hormonal changes, specifically a hormone called DHT, signal this walnut to grow. When it grows, it squeezes the urethra, the tube you pee through. Imagine stepping on a garden hose while the water is running. The pressure builds up, the flow stops, and the hose eventually gets damaged. That is BPH. The nuts we are discussing today act like a foot lifting off the hose. They contain specific blockers, antioxidants, and minerals that tell your prostate to calm down, reduce inflammation, and stop growing. So, let's start the countdown with a nut that doubles as a tasty snack. Number 5 is the pistachio. Now, most of us love these for the taste, but for men, pistachios are a functional tool. Their secret weapon is an amino acid called L-arginine. Here is the science. Your body turns L-arginine into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas that relaxes your blood vessels. When your blood vessels relax, circulation improves everywhere, including the pelvic region. Better blood flow means your prostate gets flushed with fresh oxygen and nutrients, which helps reduce inflammation. But there is a bonus here. That same boost in blood flow, it helps with erectile function too. In fact, a study showed that men who ate about 3.5 ounces of pistachios daily for 3 weeks saw a significant improvement in erectile function scores and blood flow to the prostate. To eat them effectively, stick to the unsalted ones. Salt causes water retention, which makes you pee more, the exact opposite of what we want. A small handful a day is all you need. Coming in at number 4 is the almond. Almonds are the shield of the nut world. Why? Because they are one of the most potent natural sources of vitamin E. Just 1 ounce gives you nearly half of your daily requirement. Think of your prostate cells like a car parked by the ocean. Over time, the salt air causes rust. In your body, that rust is called oxidative stress, and it is a major driver of BPH and prostate cancer. Vitamin E acts like a wax coating on that car. It neutralizes the oxidative stress, preventing the cells from getting irritated and enlarged. But almonds have a second benefit nobody talks about: gut health. The skins of almonds are prebiotic. They feed the good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut lowers systemic inflammation across your whole body, which takes the pressure off your prostate. How to eat them? Raw is best. If you roast them at high temperatures, you can damage some of those healthy oils. Soak them overnight if you want to make them easier to digest. Number 3 might surprise you because we usually associate it with sugary pies. The pecan. But strip away the sugar, and the pecan is a medical marvel for men. Pecans are packed with a compound called Beta-Sitosterol. If you have ever looked at the label of a prostate supplement, you have probably seen this name. It is the active ingredient in many natural BPH treatments. Beta-Sitosterol is a plant sterol that has been shown in clinical studies to improve urinary symptoms. It helps increase your maximum urinary flow and decreases the volume of urine left in your bladder after you go. Essentially, It helps you empty the tank more completely. Pecans also contain a specific form of vitamin E called gamma-tocopherol, which has been linked to killing prostate cancer cells in lab studies without harming healthy cells. Since pecans are calorie-dense, don't go crazy. 15 to 20 halves a day is the sweet spot. Throw them in your morning oatmeal. Number 2 is the heavy hitter, the Brazil nut. I call this the one-nut solution. Brazil nuts are the single richest food source of selenium on the planet. Selenium is a trace mineral that is absolutely vital for prostate health. High levels of selenium in the blood have been associated with a reduced risk of advanced prostate cancer. Your prostate tissue actually accumulates selenium. It needs it to function. It helps regulate cell growth and prevents the DNA damage that turns normal cells into cancer cells. However, there is a catch. You can overdose on selenium. Too much can actually be toxic. You do not need a handful of these. You literally need 1 or 2 nuts per day. That's it. 2 Brazil nuts give you 100% of what you need. It is the cheapest, easiest prostate supplement in the world. Treat it like a pill. Eat one every morning with your breakfast. And now, the number 1 nut every man over 50 needs to be eating: the walnut. Look at the shape of a walnut kernel. It has 2 lobes. It looks almost exactly like the human brain, but interestingly, it also mimics the shape of the prostate gland. Walnuts are number 1 for a reason: omega-3 fatty acids. They are rich in ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. Inflammation is the fire that causes the prostate to swell. Omega-3s are the water that puts that fire out. But the research here is staggering. There was a study conducted on mice where they were fed the human equivalent of a handful of walnuts daily. The result? It reduced prostate tumor growth by 30 to 40%. Walnuts also increase the level of a protein called adiponectin, which helps regulate blood sugar and break down fats. Since diabetes and obesity are risk factors for BPH, walnuts are attacking the problem from multiple angles. So here is your prescription: a handful of walnuts, 1 Brazil nut for selenium, and maybe some pumpkin seeds thrown in for zinc. But gentlemen, while adding nuts to your diet is a powerful step, there is one drink that most men have every morning that could be secretly irritating your bladder and making your symptoms worse. If you want to know what it is and what to drink instead, you need to watch this video right here. It's a simple swap that can save you a trip to the bathroom tonight. Click right here, and I'll see you there.